All right, so we are entering on we hope it's going to be a breakout trade. We got a leg down already, humongous leg down. The market moves in twos, so I'm expecting another leg. We're at our key entry point. So this is the opportune. This is the time to take the trade. 6:30 in the morning. You know, it ain't 9:30 at night, but I take the trade when we're at the key entry point. So we got a key entry point breakout possibly happening right today in the ES futures. It is 6:30 Eastern Standard, 6:32 Eastern Standard Time. And so we'll see if we can just see 3 here and grab 2, or if we get the big run. So we have a target down to 71.50. The target at this point is 71.70 if our bias is correct. If we can break out here, stay strong, and we go from there. So again, this could take some time. It's kind of slow, slow moving in the morning sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Unless Trump is up. Let's Trumpy wake up and start talking. Let's Donnie wake up early. Things might get cracking, If Donnie can go on and help us out, say some schlick, get this thing moving for us. And, we appreciate you, Donnie, this year. We appreciate you. All day traders across the world. We appreciate you. Don't make no money if the market don't move, right? Donnie make the market move. I understand, I understand people, but Donnie make the market move. Donnie make the market move. We don't make no money if the market don't move. I don't care. It could be, of course, it's lies. We know this. It doesn't matter why it's moving. Donnie makes the market move. We don't move. We don't make money till the market move. We're traders. We need the market to move to make money. Donnie makes the market move. I don't know how to put it. Donnie makes the market move. So again, we're trying to use the Ninja Trader ATM strategy that I have set up, which is exactly why I use the Ninja Trader platform. I got the ATM strategy set up that when we see 3 points, right? I'm trying to grab 2 because you get up, and futures is not about trying to make catch 10, 20, 30 points every day. It's probably not going to happen, right? In futures, you actually can make a living taking base hits. And those who switch their mind to just making a living rather than trying to get rich today typically start to begin to see success in trading. Because it's a job like any other job. You have to be disciplined, you have to be on time, you have to be know what you're doing, you have to study, you have to have a skill set. It's a lot goes into trading. But most importantly, you can't be greedy. You gotta have a goal. Get your money and get out, all right? Don't play around. This ain't for fun. All right, there's sharks in these waters. Get in, take the proper setup, take your trade and get out. Now we want this candle to close on its low, right? We definitely want it to close lower than this one to the left. We definitely want it to close on its low. That will be a signal, sign that the sellers have taken control, especially if this candle closes on its low, as I said before. The last 200 ticks remaining typically will kind of show you who's in control. If you don't know that, that's why it's important many times, especially on your entries, to wait for the candle to close because you don't really know who's in control. But that last 200 ticks, you'll see. That's why you see those candles where it could be, this thing could be full red, and then that last 10 ticks turn into a hammer up, a green candle. So you have to wait for the candle to close because you don't know who's gonna put that last order in them last 100 ticks to try to take control. But we really, really want to close through here. First of all, I want to be up, right? Look at it. It's going to try to turn into a hammer. 185, you go. Who's going to take over? It was just a pretty red candle. This is candle theory. That was just a pretty red candle, right? And here we go. We got 156 ticks left. We would love for the sellers to take control. We would love for that candle to close on its low to show that they're in control. And if it does close hard on its low, the next candle may shoot down because that'll be the momentum. And they'll also be trapped. Everybody who went long here got trapped by 2 ticks. Everybody who went here long, they didn't get trapped at all. They might. If you just jumped in, you trapped. So now that you're trapped, we should get a good push down, at least test this level right here, 71.85, which would be far enough for me to get my 3. That's 3 right there. 73 ticks left, right? We're looking awesome. We're about to get a candle close on its low. That's going to be a sure strength, a nice sign. Never, I shouldn't say sure. Ain't no surety in or certainty in trading, but if we get a good strong candle, especially closes on this low, I will be happy and feel like I'm almost halfway. That's a point. I need 2 more points. I'm trying to just see 3, right? I just want to see 3. Now, this is all part of the IOTS protocol. You know, you have to have the system, you have to have the setup, you have to understand, know where the key entry levels are, know how to draw the key entry levels. All that stuff is actually pretty simple, though. We're talking about basic geometry. We're talking about market geometry. It's actually rather simple if you can draw a couple horizontal lines. Nothing to be afraid of. So we're halfway there, right? So we need just a tad of a push, right? And we got it, because all we want to do is C3 grab 2. We don't need to. Now, if we get a good push, though, I would love to catch however many points down. I would love to catch the 18 points down to 71.70, but you're not going to do that every day. This is exactly why, you know, in Ninja Trader, I set up that ATM strategy that, hey, if you go up 3 points, you need to grab 2, right? Take profit, all right? The old saying is you never go broke taking profit. So same thing in futures. You know, a lot of times in futures, it's hard to maybe like reduce your size, take a little profit along the way. So futures is a little bit trickier on that kind of stuff than proper Forex. But this is the way that I do it by, if I see 3 points, I'll make sure I lock in 2. I call it grab 2, but I'm just locking in, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm up, once I'm up 3 points, I lock in 2 points in a tick, so that if I lose, right, that tick covers the fee and everything, and then the rest is profit for me. So we are halfway. So look, this candle got a long way to go. It's got 700 ticks left. We could win in this candle. This candle could push down far enough for us to get the lock easily. Yeah, we're at 87.50. Look, 85 right here. That's 2 points right here. We don't even need all this. We halfway right now. We need a point and a half, and the day is over. That I can go, you know, enjoy the rest of my day, think up something to do. Well, let's see if we get it. But the whole setup is awesome at this point. We are definitely, the key entry point is trying to go. It's a critical area though, right? We could easily bounce right here because this is the low, you know. So we trying to go. We need just a little 2-point surge. Hey, we need it to surge down, like I said, and it can do whatever it want after that, right? And that's the thing, you know. That's why you trying to, hey, if you see 3, you know, the basic premise is, man, you see 3 points in the futures market, you need to take some type of profit. That's the lesson, right? It doesn't have to be 2. You know, it could be 1.5, it could be 1, but overall, if you see 3 points, you've won, right? 1 point, a 1-point scalp is a scalper's profit in the futures market. So to grab 1 point is good. Some people, there's a lot of people out here trying to make 1 point a day. So if you see 3 points and don't get nothing, that's a losing recipe, because it's so much to go into that. Should I lock in? Shouldn't I? You know, when you don't have that set ATM strategy, you get to just thinking as the market is moving. You get to changing your plan. You moving your stops. You moving your targets. You're doing too much. I can set it, forget it, walk away. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm still sitting here right now is because I'm talking to you guys. All right, I could just I could be going doing something else, not sitting here watching it, because the ATM strategy is gonna do what it's gonna do. Either I'm gonna win or I'm gonna lose from this point. All right, and so if I'm confident in my setup and my analysis, and I was confident enough to pull the trigger, leave it alone. After that, if your stop is in the right place, there's nothing to do. So, for those of you who don't know, why am I so confident in this setup at this point? Is because I know that the market moves in twos. Let me explain. The market, let me get my tool up. The market moves something like this. The market moves in twos. What I mean by that is it moves like this, trend down. You'll get a 2-leg correction, which is also a trend break. Sometimes it looks something like this, right? And then you'll get a retest a new low, all right? So trend down, trend break, retest a new low. The market moves in twos. This is leg one, this is leg two. What I'm trying to tell y'all is we just saw leg one right here. I am hoping this is leg two. You see what I'm saying? So what we do is we let the market make leg one. We wait for the trend break, and then we are trying to trade leg two. That's basically our strategy, right? So because we understand that the market moves in twos, we understand that there is a market cycle. Trend up, trend break, retest a new high, trend down, trend break, retest a new low. So since we understand the whole pattern of the market, then we just focus on where the banks are, which is what the key entry levels represent. After that, we need a setup, right? Some type of setup in the signal candle. Hey, when all that comes together, especially right at the key entry level, doesn't guarantee a win, but it just means that you did take a high probability trade. That's all you can do is take high probability trades. Yes, all you can do. So all anybody can do is take high probability trades. After that, you let, whatever will be. So last 228. All right. Now, when you get this type of candle, it's cool because it's, it showed that they couldn't go up. They tried. But sellers stay strong, right? Hey, I'll take a doji right here in this situation. But if it turned red, even better. Now, I would love for this boy to, hey, finish 150, get us halfway, right? If it finishes halfway, that'd be awesome, right? So here we go again. The last 124. That boy was just red. Who gonna take over, right? Candle theory today. Who's going to the last 123 ticks of this candle? Who's going to be? Are the sellers still in control? 109. What's it gonna be? Okay, 86, good. We're getting the close that we want. We halfway to the target. C3, grab two, here it comes. Okay, 47. Now if we get another close on, last one didn't close. If this closes on this low hammer, here we go, y'all. 22 ticks. This would be the perfect close right here. I mean, if this thing would be perfect close. That's like a hammer down. No. Close on your low. We got it. Bam, close on this low. We need 3 ticks for the win. And we got to close on this low hammer off our key entry point. Easy money coming. This is easy money coming. We got a key entry point breakout happening. We just got a hammer down. We were up 2 points. We're trying to see 3 points and grab 2 with our NinjaTrader ATM strategy that we got preset. So anybody who's beginning in trading, you need NinjaTrader, you need the ATM strategy, and you need the IOTS Protocol to learn how to take key entry point trades and C3 grab 2. We 1 point away, and we'll see what happens here. As soon as the ATM strategy sees 3 points in the ES futures market for me, it's gonna lock up 2 points. But it's gonna stay alive, so I have the chance to catch more, but I've locked up what I've already bagged, right? Bag was already there. So our bag was already there through the ATM, through the NinjaTrader ATM strategy. I leave myself open to catch a run or the big base hit, because you can't make it in trading without a big hit, all right? You just can't. You need, in your strategy, you do need a way to catch a big one. This is our way. All right, we get 3 ticks. And we are there. But look how close it is, people. We bounced here last time. This is critical. Critical. We're in a critical spot. I mean, it's so close. It's so close that we could miss this, though. Because we bounced right here. We bounced right here before. I mean, we need a good boom. Let's get it real quick like. But yeah, all of this is, playing into it. Now again, if you was running your own, if you was trying to manage this, you'd be scared right now. You'd be like, oh, here we go. Should I lock in? You probably go up, lock in. It'd probably knock you out by a tick and then drop. Stuff happens all the time when you interfering with trades. That's why it's best to use, again, I say a NinjaTrader ATM strategy. All right. It's really why I've been using NinjaTrader forever, because It's so peaceful. It makes the trading a lot easier. Not to mention, I can't be trying to enter a trade, then put in a stop and order separately. No, that's ridiculous. So that's completely out of the question. But then to be able to just set the trade and walk away and let it manage itself is automated trading strategy. Is, hey, Ninja trading ATMs, man. Ninja trading ATMs. So all right, we're down to 382. We want this candle just to show me some stem. Show me a little rejection. It ain't even got to turn red. If it just shows a little rejection, we take it, and then we want the next candle to boop, up. Here we go. We need 3 ticks, y'all. 3 ticks. If this thing turns into a hammer, we're going to get it. If it turns into a hammer, we're going to get it. Come on. If it turns into a hammer, we're going to get it. Last 200. So here we go. We just had this talk. This is candle theory. The last 200 will show you who's trying to take over, you know what I'm saying, the trend. Now, moment of truth, 122, the buyers are fighting. Right at the area I expected them to fight. I was hoping they wouldn't fight, but they put up a fight right where we expected. Because look, we bounced right here before. Last 70 ticks, they fighting. Show me a little stem, rejection. Rejection, there it is. The next candle, we got them. That's turned into a doji at the last 100 ticks. We should get one good push down here. If we break lower, see, but look what it's trying to do, people. It's trying to break lower, man. You know, we at support. We at support. We actually at another breakout area, man. Unfortunately, this is a tough area, man. We could bounce. I mean, look at it. We bounced there. Let's go back over here. We ain't been down here, folks. We ain't been down here. That's terrible. We was that close, man. I mean, bro, we were 3 ticks away from winning. All right. Here we go. That nonsense. Here we go. 3 ticks away from the dub. 3 ticks, not 3 points. We were 3 ticks away from the dub, not 3 points. Remember what I said? What I want to do right now. Go to break even? Oh, of course. In this case, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just because we just saw that we've bounced here, right? Going to break even in this case would probably be the A. But because of my key entry level here, and because we broke out, came back and broke out again, I'm going to stick with the fact that we've broken out. The 21 EMA is pointing straight down right now. We're under both key entry levels, which means the bias is now short. So, you know, you have to keep counting the, add it up, right? A lot of votes to do nothing. Still got a lot of votes to do nothing. I'm scared, right? You be scared in this situation because you was up. Now you feeling you don't want to let the money go. You don't. Now you like, yeah, I wish I could have. I should locked the 2 in myself. You think about all the things you should have done, right? Instead of just let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let it play out. Price is very rarely just move in one direction, people. It's a stair. It's always a stair step type situation in trading. So you're gonna have those pullbacks, man. It may just be one candle, it may be a couple candles, but it's just a part of trading that prices will pull back. We was just up 2.25, 2.25, right? Now that boy sucker coming by. We only up 3 ticks. That's it. Came all the way back in one candle. That's trading. But you just wait for the next candle. Now at this point, we got 300 left. The buyers are clearly in control, but we looking for that rejection, right? Come on, rejection. Just get some stem. Just, you know, we don't want them to close like, we don't want this candle. We definitely don't want to see that. It candle close like that, I might close it. A full candle with no stem on the bottom and no stem on the top. No, we don't want to see this. This is a trend bar. That's a trend bar. We really getting candle theory today. We do not want that candle to close looking like that. That's a clear trend bar candle. Yeah, give us some stem. Thank you. We need some stem. We want to see some rejection, right? So we want to see that the buyers tried to push prices higher. We want to see that there are so many sellers here that they like, nah, No, we'll let you keep trying, but at the end of the day, we're going to push back down because we say the price should be going lower, and there's more of us. And there's more of us. So here we come again. We're down to the last 200 ticks. All right, this is candle theory today with Ninja Trading ATM Strategy and the IOTS Protocol. So we are trying to see 3 points and grab 2. We were 3 ticks away from the win. It is 6:52, so that's why the market is moving. So it's 6:52 Eastern Standard Time, so that's why the market is moving so slow. But we still think we were just 3 ticks away from the dub. We're gonna hang tight. We're gonna stay patient. We're not gonna shoot ourselves in the foot. We're not gonna interfere with the trade. We analyzed it. We felt like it was solid. It's still solid right now, even with this one green candle. That's why you don't make trade decisions off of one candle. Like almost never do you want to make a trade decision off one candle. You just don't. You never know. Now look, we don't went from being up to being down. What do? Are you gonna panic? Are you gonna stick to strategy? Now look, we still under my KEP level. That was a massive green candle. That was a horrible candle. All right, especially when you was about to win. But ironically enough, it's really not ironically to me, it stopped right at my key entry point. That big old candle was big and looking juicy, right? But it stopped dead smack where it's supposed to stop, at the key entry point. So if the sellers truly are in control, we're going to get a red candle right here, right back down. All those buyers are probably going to be trapped, especially if it goes 1 tick higher first. It's going to trap all those people who just went long. And then the overall trend, which is clearly down, should continue. Now, if this candle makes it to the bottom, they are clearly trapped. If you're new to this channel, if you're new to day trading, you may not know what that means to be trapped. What it is just that there's always an overall bias. And you always need to really pay attention to the overall bias. Today we've been going short, as you see me illustrated. We've been going short, right? The bias is short. Everybody who's going long is going against the bias, right? Because they feel like we've been going short too long. The trend should turn. There's always a group of people who's trying to look for the trend. There's always a group of people who feels like the trend should be over and they gonna catch the reversal. Those who are always trying to catch reversals are people who normally get trapped because they're always going opposite the bias. So everybody who just went long here, the bias is obviously short, okay? So if you went long here, off of maybe you caught this a push down, first push down, maybe you thought this was a second entry long or something, maybe. But the bias is short, so you should only be looking for shorts. Maybe you thought this was a second entry long, but whoever just, say somebody was like, man, if we get above this level, I'm buying. So everybody from this point right here in this little block who just bought, oh, wait a minute, I got a pen right here. Everybody who just bought from that little block, if this thing comes down, they trap. Because they stops is right through here. Their stops are here, 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 here. So if this red candle red candle makes it here and start hitting they stops, it's gonna cause a momentum from hitting they stops plus all the other sellers who were already in, and then you get that boom because they are trapped. They give us the momentum to get quick price moves. So when you can spot traps, those are actually the best place to trade because you're going to get quick price movements, and we don't make money until the market moves. All right, so wake up and say something, Donnie. So this is going to take a long time. I'm going to eat breakfast, and we'll talk about the win. We'll talk about the win when I come back. Oh, I guess I don't. I guess I don't have to ask if we won. I guess. I guess I ain't got to ask did we win. Well, yeah, I do. Did he try to get us? Did we win? Hold on a second. What's going on here? Now, wait 1 second. Let me slow my roll. We lost. Man, they just got us, huh? They just got us. Man. Man. How close was it, y'all? Man. You talking about messing up my day? To the tick. To the tick. All right. I'm done for today. I'm too mad. I cannot trade now at this point. To the tick, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.